Have you got a niggling tendon injury that you're having trouble managing? This could be Achilles, quad, hamstring, or even a glute tendonitis. Runners, on average, get one injury a year that stops them from running for between 3 and 6 weeks. And tendon injuries make up a major proportion of those injuries. So as a physio and a coach, it's really important to be able to manage these injuries well. So stick around and I'm going to give you my 6-point plan on how to manage tendon injuries effectively. Kia ora team, Brad here for the Run Experience. Let's get straight into it. Number 1, you might have to look at deloading your current training program. If your tendon niggle is not getting better, then you've got to look at deloading it to allow it to actually improve. So this will mean for your running, maybe swapping out from some of those sessions for a swim or even a bike. Maybe even looking at a cross-training machine or a rowing machine at the gym. If you do not deload, then the tendon has no chance to improve. Number 2, it's really important to identify the causative factors that's brought on this tendon niggle in the first place. Now, the best way to do this is look back at the last 6 weeks of your training diary. I promise the answer will probably be in there. Now, tendons are like grumpy old men. They don't like change, especially abrupt change. So check out your change in distance. Did you incorporate some more intensity, some hill work, some plyometrics? Did you do this in a way that didn't allow enough time for adaptation? It's really important to understand that loading things too aggressively is a massive causative factor for those tendon niggles. If you don't understand your training history and you have loaded things up too aggressively, then you're going to be doomed to repeat that history. Number 3, a really important one, get stronger. If your muscles are not strong surrounding those tendons, then those tendons will have to take on more load. So get stronger, build more resilience around the tendons with specific strength work. I'd recommend at least 2 specific strength sessions a week with some full body strength work daily if possible. If you're stuck for ideas on how to implement strength into your week, then check out the Run Experience app. It has heaps of ideas. There's information in the description below. Number 4, try isometric loading. If your tendon is really niggly and you can't strengthen it or run, then isometric loading is a great place to start. This is loading the tendon without moving the surrounding joint. So for instance, for calves, it might be a static calf raise. For the quad, you've got a wall sit. For a hamstring, a modified bridge. And for the glute med, you can do a modified side plank. These are all ways to load the tendon, but without moving it. So it helps really incorporate some strengthening at the early stages. Number 5, keep communication open with your tendons. Evidence shows it's all right to have some discomfort when you're training. The trick is to keep an eye on that discomfort during the training, a few hours after, and the next morning. I call that the morning marker. 0 to 3 out of 10 is acceptable. 4 to 5 out of 10 is fine as long as it settles back down after 12 hours. If it goes beyond this, then the force, the training load is too much and you've got to change something. Number 6, keep training. If you've got a tendon injury and it's bad enough that you can't run, then keep training. Look at cycling, look at a rowing machine, look at swimming. I get all of my runners swimming. I try to get them swimming so that they can use this when they're injured. Because I tell you what, as you get older, these injuries get more and more common. And it's really important to have something else to do to build your cardiovascular fitness. The worst thing you can do is sulk, throw your toys out of the cot and stop training. This will just decondition you further, increasing your risk for injury later. If you want some more information on why swimming is so good for runners as an excellent choice of exercise when you can't run, then check out this video that we did earlier. Any questions, please comment below. Any feedback about tendon injuries that you've had in the past, hey, let the community know about it. Otherwise, go out there, earn your miles, get strong. Don't let tendon niggles get you down. Train around them, listen to them, champion compassion, and I look forward to catching up with you on the next one.